but it's express networking pretty much. And we're able to go introduce ourselves, who we are, what we do, or what we like to do, and what fatherhood means to you. What fatherhood means to you, who you are, or what you enjoy to do. And if we can, real quick express network. Find someone you may have seen them before, may have come across them in their path somewhere. But at the same time, if you're able to, we call this quick network, real quick. If you can go and connect with someone else in the building here, just to introduce yourself. I remember we were at a celebration just quite about a month or so ago, and one of our former directors pretty much mentioned the elevator conversation. And what he pretty much mentioned was how we are able to take advantage of those opportunities that we come in contact, connection with others that briefly on a day-to-day basis. I know a lot of times, you know how we, especially as men, sometimes we can become accustomed. We'll throw the deuces up or throw our head up, and that's a great gesture as it relates to communicating. But a lot of other times, as men, sometimes we can kind of carry or have some other things that may be not necessarily just bothering us, but just the weight of life and the challenge of the day or the anxiety of the day, and that communication and engagement or that moment of opportunity that we take, it can be very impactful. But just real quick, I just want to, out of our comfort zone, we're all comfortable, we're in that safe space. That's what we're here to do. I'm excited as it relates to our speakers. I'm excited for our parents and those family members that are here, our staff. And so I'm glad to see you. But real quick, I call this Express Network. If you can find one person that you may not know, if you can introduce who you are, what you enjoy, and what does fatherhood means to you. As you're doing this, to share with me, to share with us something you've learned from someone today. 3 volunteers, real quick. 3 volunteers. All right, we got one. No, we got one. We have 1, 2, 1 more volunteer. All right, 2 more medium volunteers. 2 more. Back here. There we go. Okay, all of our volunteers, if we can stand real quick. And so, with our volunteers, if you can share with us what you learned from your network person, from our Express Network.
I learned that this is Paul. He is an uncle from Row A, and he is an online student. He enjoyed and loved it.
Awesome, awesome. Yes, sir. Let's give him a hand.
Yeah.
And our director, we got a door prize for. We got a door prize. Do you want to keep the door prize? Or we gonna
donate it.
Look at there. Door prize. I know. Okay. Here we go. Our next volunteer.
Hello, I'm Leanne, and I met Miss Angela Simon, and she is the director for today for the Head Start. Yay!
All right, I'm Terrence Taylor. I met these good people, Keandra and Jennifer from Pineville Mental Health. I am a local youth leader and community gardener, so I think with what I do, I can bridge some gaps here just from meeting these people here. So yeah.
Awesome.
I'll see you, Smith. I named it D. She's always here. Got a good job there. She let me know that the ads are needed just once a month in the community to help along this organization. So I told her I can have something. They have to bid on each cost. Once a month, not bad. This would be something.
Amen.
All right.
I'm Jeremy. I'm Jeremy Hanson. I met Mr. Burks here. I learned that he was like one of the first members of PRVO, and he's been a part of it for 4 years.
Amen.
5. So I'm trying to show him the year.
Great job.
All right, moving along real quick. I like to bring up our deputy director. Oh, here we go. Story time. I'm a father of 3. And I'm employed here with PRVO, but yet I'm passionate about what the mission of what fatherhood is, what male involvement, parent involvement. I want to share this because it's personal, and I want to share it because it's the transparency of it. This photo I was actually sent last week, and so this was a staff person actually sent me this photo to ask me a question if it was me on the photo. The photo was found in an early Head Start classroom. On this photo is myself, and this is my oldest son. He's now 19, but at the time we were early parents 18 years ago within the PRVO program. I want to share this. I'm sharing this picture and sharing this story because his teacher was actually one of the ones I shared the story, and his teacher commented on it. The teacher said, "You know what? Y'all were awesome parents. Y'all were great parents back then." This picture had me a little emotional because this is what I want to share. At that exact time, this man right here, this man had insecurities, learning doubts as a father. On the outside, my grade may have been an A at the early Head Start Center because of my effort and commitment. But at home, I saw myself as an F failing because I didn't have that personal time, the dedicated time, but it was just more so. But yet, through PRVO and the continued mental involvement program, it began to challenge me as a father. it began to remove my hypocrisy as it relates to how my life really wasn't matching up. Whereas I became to be accustomed of doing this at school, but yet away from the Head Start Center, I saw myself as losing as a father because I had voids as a father. Just a little bit more transparency, grew up single parent home. And so the dynamic of it had me, there were voids that I was searching to fill and grow. I want to share there's another picture. I guess it's not already, but I was showing my oldest now. It's a picture of him now. He's 19. The picture was him signing to play basketball in college. He's a dean, on the dean list. And I say that to testify the fact that we all have a story. And even though on the outside looking in, times get tough, but I'm reminded that we was at a conference in New Orleans, and I'm going to go ahead and move on with the agenda. But we was at a conference in New Orleans, and the gentleman shared this, said, keep your hand on the steering wheel. And so I want to continue to mention that throughout today is whether you're a father, whether you're uncle, neighbor, whether you work within the community, whether we're employed with PRVO, that we ought to keep our hand on the steering wheel because it does take a village. And so even though I didn't have my hands fully on the steering wheel in that picture, well, I felt like I did. But I'm gripped today. I'm gripped because I'm driving for more than myself. But I want to bring Mr. Marvin Burks up and allow him to give us prayer. This is our deputy director with PRVO. Let's give him a hand as he comes.